Hi, my name is Courtney Williams.
And I'm Sydney Williams.
And welcome to this edition of JVTV News.
Have you ever seen a problem and wanted to fix it?
Well, that's what Philip Shama decided to do when he opened his own bike shop and started an elite cycling team. Sydney Williams tells you more.
Shama Cycles is a high-end bike shop in the city of Houston, Texas. Though it may be small, this bike shop is well known to all cyclists for its unique customization and top service to all customers. Started by Philip Shama, his business has grown into a hit in the cycling world when it opened in 2008.
Shama Cycles is a high-end bike shop geared towards catering to people who love cycling a little more than probably most. I was not happy with the level of service I was getting from other bike shops. Like, I quickly found that I can do better. We do a lot of custom bikes, a lot of fittings. There aren't many shops like this in the country.
Through his bike shop expanding and becoming a place where customers keep coming back, Shama eventually started a cycling team and slapped his name on it. The Shama team has gained a high reputation and holds a lot of honor when it comes to racing against other professional teams.
I started Shama Cycles in 2008, and then end of 2008, beginning of 2009, formed the cycling team as a way to help promote the brand and get awareness in the cycling community that I have the shop now. Most people know if you see a Shama show up in your race, that's somebody to look out for, which is kind of an honor to have, like, that kind of a reputation. The team has a name that, like, if people think that that's what's good for them, then they definitely, come on.
As an organization, we definitely work pretty hard to keep the reputation in a good light, because there are definitely organizations that really just, they fall by the wayside in that respect.
What makes this team so special is the family and unique bond they've created. Cycling is more than just a sport here at Shama, but a getaway. It is a place to share a passion for cycling with other people.
Seem to be a pretty serious team, but really we like to have a lot of fun. We're more of a family, and look out for each other that way versus, a regimented, strict team.
It was pretty organic getting on this team, and more so than just like a cycling team getting fast, performing, and being athletes together. We're all really good friends, and there are other things that come from it.
Shama is a family to me in that the moral support that they offer me through races and through training, they offer me not only discounts on things, but they also offer me like the protection of like friends and team.
What drives me to commit to cycling and do it at the level that I do is my love of riding and just being outdoors, and also the friendships that I've made through a sport over the past 2 years. They're some of the strongest friendships that I've ever made, just through both our mutual passion for cycling. Like, it's a very strong foundation for a great friendship.
Everybody has all these obligations that they're already bound to, and so this is our escape.
Philip Shama provides exclusive help to his customers by giving custom fits and fixes designed to meet their needs. By building such a strong foundation, Shama has successfully ran his own business, organized a prestigious cycling team, and more importantly, created a community of cyclists that share passion and trust within him. Sydney Williams, JVTV News.
2018 has been a very interesting year for movies so far. Here's Zach Jennings reviewing the best, worst, and most mediocre movies.
What's up, JV? My name is Zach Jennings, and this is Mediocre Movie Talk, the show where we bring you the good, the bad, and the mediocre. Let's get started with today's movie news. Our main focus today is going to be on the first quarter of 2018. We've had quite a few films come out in such a short span of time, but luckily, we've been able to narrow them down to 3, to our mediocre, to our worst, and to our best. Let's start out with the worst and rip it off like a Band-Aid and get through it like I did a couple months ago. What is this supposed to be? Oh. It's Insidious: The Last Key. Now, I'm a big fan of the Insidious franchise, but this film was just straight up boring. It had really no plot that added really anything to the franchise, and there's had this some of the most cringy humor that I've ever seen, like in a movie, just in general. I'm looking at Jell-O. Well, my humor is pretty cringy too. But regardless, let's brighten this up with a little good. So here's the good. The Greatest Showman is completely awesome. I mean, the soundtrack is incredible. Zendaya, Zac Efron, Hugh Jackman, Michelle Williams, you have all this fantastic cast. It's honestly just kind of a mystery of how this isn't even more awards nominated. This film is just fantastically well crafted, and sure, the story is lacking in some parts, but by God, this is one of my favorite films, not just of recent memory, but of all time. And that's why Greatest Showman is the best. Now, without further ado, let me bring you something. Let's bring you the topic. Let me bring you the mediocre. And your mediocre movie of the month is Den of Thieves. Anyways, Den of Thieves is literally just the most boring movie you could possibly make. Well, it has some good car chases, and that's honestly about it. It's 2.5 hours long and gave me a really decent nap midway through. So, can't hate it, can't love it, but it gets our award, and it gets the prestigious award of Mediocre Movie of the Month. Thank you.
Safety always comes first. Here's a PSA on how to keep safe while you're out on the road. Nintendo has created many classic video games that we've all played, and their newest system has changed the way we play them. Here's more on the Nintendo Switch by Gregory Sanchez. Hey Sydney, I'm craving something sweet.
Like a cupcake?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Leslie Cerner just started her own cupcake business. Here's Mitchell Ellison with an inside look on her baked goods.
Leslie Cerner is a 17-year-old girl who has a big dream for her up-and-coming baking business, Caked Face.
I started baking because I have a single mom, and with that comes a lot of financial problems. So I decided I was going to try to make some money on my own so I could help pay for my own things. So I went home and I started making cupcakes from a box, and then I decided to really get into it and really dedicate myself to it. So I just started making my own recipes, and people seemed to really like them, and I just kept going with it, and it was really fun.
With all this going on, she has a difficult time balancing friends and her schoolwork.
The hardest thing is probably just time management, because I am a junior, which is said to be like the hardest year in high school, and I'm also a cheerleader and a Girl Scout. So with so many clients and so many orders, it does require a lot of time. Baking, especially cakes, takes a lot of time for baking and cooling and mostly decorating. It's something that you really have to learn how to time manage and make sure that I'm not letting go of my education, but at the same time, making sure that all of my clients get the best quality work.
Aside from her working so hard, it definitely pays off.
I've also had to sacrifice a lot of my own time and money to put into the business. So I'm not going out as much as I used to. I'm not sleeping as much as I used to, but it's all, I feel like it's going to be worth it in the end because it's all going towards something I love.
Mitchell Ellison, JVTV News.
Up next, we visited a local tea shop, and not only did we have some refreshing tapioca drinks, but we also learned how the drinks are made. Here's Sierra Rickerson with the story.
A Vietnamese drink called boba, which consists of small sinkers at the bottom of the drinks, has gained popularity in Houston. The owner of a local boba shop named Tapioca Master shows us the ropes.
Tapioca Master opened in June, will be 2 years. So in the past 2 years, we have a lot of great customers, very nice people. We provide the best quality, excellent service, reasonable, excellent price for the customer. We treat everybody like a family member and like a friend. Tapioca takes 2 hours to cook. I come to work every morning around 8:15, start cooking the tapioca. The baked tapioca takes 2 hours to cook from the minute start boiling the water until the minute getting ready to serve. So as soon as I open the door at 10 o'clock, it's ready. The mango smoothie is our #1 top selling. The second one, strawberry banana. Third one is Vietnamese coffee. Fresh jasmine green tea. That's a lot more. So, yeah, because we use all fresh fruit, you know. Papaya, blueberry, banana, and strawberry, avocado. They are very famous. The black tea, green tea, we order straight from Taiwan. The fresh real tea leaf. So we don't use any powders here. Everything is fresh cooked, fresh cut, fresh made daily. For us, it's a good location to start a new business with a lot of good people, you know, excellent community. And most people just like in the mind to think about tapioca tea is only provided in Chinatown, but they cannot think far that that's the only place they have it. But because my uncle is a tea master, he has more than 25 years experience on tea and drinks business. So we want to be stand out, you know, special, and people are well known about us. So far we're doing very good. We have a lot of nice customers. You know, we are the only store. Very proud to be in Houston. We have 5 stars. But the main goal is from my heart is you do good thing. Eventually, good thing always go back to you. That's all. Everybody can open a store, but not everybody can do a great job.
Sierra Rickerson, JVTV News.
Now, let's take a walk through Juicy Village to see if the student body knows their stuff. Here's JV Walking.
I'm Courtney Williams, and this is JV Walking. What is the approximate population of the United States?
You're asking me? A lot.
I'm be real with you. I don't even know.
How many people are there on Earth? I forgot. There's like 7 billion, right? Yeah? Okay, so I'd say like 50 million. 50 million. Wait, no. I'd say there's more probably. I'm gonna do 2 billion. Yeah.
It's 323 million. How many teeth does an adult have?
69.
26.
How many teeth does an adult have?
Oh,
32. 32?
Yeah, I thought it was 34.
How many teeth does an average adult have?
32.
24.
24?
Yeah. 36.
32. What percentage of your brain gets used?
20%.
Like in general, or like 20 something? Definitely. 25%, yeah.
What percentage of your brain gets used?
Oh, honey, I use 100% of my brain all the time, every day. I'm always busy and actively working. Thank you very much. Yes.
Being an entrepreneur while pursuing your high school education can be very difficult. 11th grader Jordan Moore balances school along with his clothing brand, Lux.
Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm the creative director of Lux Inc. The steps that I took to create Lux was first looking for the vendors and trying to find people to make it, as big as it has become. Because, I needed a website. I needed someone to manufacture my clothes. I needed to find vendors to supply the clothes for me. And it's a lot of hard work to be doing that. And those were the first steps that I took to, make this what it is now. The difficulties I faced while starting Lux Inc. was kind of getting it out there and getting people to like it and to want to buy into it. Sophomore year, I released like a smaller version of Lux Inc. and I came out with shirts and they sold really well. But I was discouraged in myself a little bit because I was like, I don't know if people actually want to buy into this. And I didn't know if I wanted to, spend all of the money in creating a website and doing the photo shoots and getting the vendors and paying all of these people all of this money and it wasn't gonna be successful. So that was the big thing, is not being successful, but it turned out okay. Social media is like the biggest part of our generation. So when it came to advertising for Lux, it wasn't super hard. I created the Instagram page and it got a lot of followers and my friends were supportive and they reposted and my mom, of course, put it on her social media and her friends supported it as well. So yeah, advertising it was the easy part. I knew the vision that I wanted and yeah, it all worked out. I'm really inspired by fashion and I'm constantly watching some of my favorite celebrities and what they wear, while going to the grocery store. So the look of it wasn't super hard to get. The hardest part of it all is trying to get a color scheme. That's the biggest thing. I know, crop tops will always be in, a cute t-shirt will always be in, but it's finding the colors to make that, sweatshirt pop. Rihanna is a huge inspiration for me. She could wear a trash bag and look good. So yeah, she's probably my biggest inspiration. I think that people take me very seriously for me to be in high school because it's a lot of hard work between juggling AP classes and homework in school and, a company as well. Like I do conference calls at 10 o'clock at night and I have a paper that's due at midnight, but I'm the only person that can get that stuff done. I'm the only person that can write my paper. I'm the only person that can, say, okay, well, this new collection's coming out on this date, so it has to be done by this time. So it gets really stressful. I would like people to know that Lux isn't a fashion brand for just gay people or black people or high schoolers. Like, it's diverse and it's for everyone. And that's why when I came up with the nude collection, I wanted the message to be about how we are all alike, regardless of the different shades of skin tones or our sexualities or our races. We're all humans and we're all alike. And yeah, that's the main message for Lux. Hopefully one day Lux could be a store that you would drive down Rodeo Drive and see. And in April, I'm launching my third collection, the Cotton Candy collection, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's coming soon. I think anyone that's in high school, if you really want to do it, you definitely can. I think it's easier to do it in high school than when you're out in the real world. Like, there's 3,000 other kids that go here. Like, somebody's going to buy into it. Somebody's going to tell their friend about it. So if you really want to do it, be prepared to work really hard and, juggle your time really wisely. But I think anyone could do it if they really put their mind to it.
Houston is a city full of cool places to go to. Here is a newscast that showcases one of them. Kate Bullington and Maya Loera take us to Discovery Green downtown.
Discovery Green is an urban green space where people from all over Houston come to take part in activities they have to offer. From fountains to a playground, this green area has something for everyone. But that isn't all. Discovery Green is consistently holding special events, and this month's is stunning. Hello Trees! A Walking Serenade is an interactive art event created by Montreal Art Collect using combinations of viewers, voice memos, lights, and sound effects. This event is definitely worth attending. Discovery Green is an important part of the community in Houston, socially and environmentally, offering opportunities to spend quality time with your friends while getting fresh air. Discovery Green should be on your list to visit. Maya Loera, JVTV News.
Now, here's a PSA on the importance of being kind to others by Colin Austin. H&M experienced a backlash when they released its monkey sweatshirt ad. Here are some thoughts from the Jersey Village students over racial issues in the media and their thoughts on the chaos it caused.
I feel how I feel about racism in the media. I think it's messed up. I think that people is entitled to their own opinion.
People judge people because of their skin color, and like I don't understand why people judge each other over their skin color, because we're all the same. We're all humans. We're all men, women. So I really think it's really dumb.
It's always going to be there. Like it's kind of not avoidable. Like people are always going to be like that, but I don't agree.
I mean, it's just a shirt. It didn't have any sort of racial implication. I mean, it was just them advertising their new shirt.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's pointless, but like they made it bigger than what it really was, because like they wasn't really worrying about it until like the people start making it like a racism way.
Now it's time for a newscast about our very own Lady Falcons basketball team on their amazing season.
For the first time in 7 years, the Lady Falcons basketball team has reached the Region 3 quarterfinals thanks to Coach Collier. Although they may have made it look easy, they faced many hardships.
Injuries. At one point of the season, we had 6 kids playing in the tournament. With 6 kids, moving some of my JV kids up here and there. Had seniors quit at times, come back at a time. Just overall, I think for the biggest part, we kind of defeated ourselves at times and doubted ourselves, which made us stronger because we came back together at the end to fight through it.
Sadly, the outcome was not in our favor.
Heartbroken because we could have went farther, knowing it's a team that we already beat previously this season, came back to beat us by the same amount. We knew it was going to be a tough game going into it. But for the most part, it was to the fact of seeing Star Creek, who we their only loss, make it, and they actually going to state now. You know, that's to the point, it's like a bittersweet moment.
Although the game ended in disappointment, they are confident and practicing to get back where they were and win.
Consistency. We got to get in the gym. We got to get in the weight room. We got to get strongly mentally and physically throughout this year for us to get better. I got 4 starters returning next year. We pretty much are trying to build and keep growing because now we got a taste of what regions could look like. Now let's make it all the way.
Richard Quintanilla, JVTV News.
Those girls are very talented. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table next year. That's all for this newscast. Make sure to check us out on all our social media in the description box below. For Courtney Williams and all of the JVTV News staff, I'm Sydney Williams, and thanks for watching.